Ahoy there! Welcome to Pirate Land. For the next few minutes, we're going to enjoy a nice short story, and when we're finished, we're going to learn a few things about a few pirates and pirate ships. So climb aboard. Here we go. How I Became a Pirate by Melinda Long and David Shannon. How I Became a Pirate. That looks like a fierce pirate right there already. Pirates have green teeth, when they have any teeth at all. I know about pirates because one day, when I was at the beach building a sand castle and minding my own business, a pirate ship sailed into view. I knew what it was because its flag had a skull and crossbones on it, and because I could hear the pirates singing, "Hey ho, blow the man down." They were a little off key, just like me. See the big sand castle? And there's the bow. And there I am. I tried to tell Dad, but he was busy setting up the beach umbrella. I tried to tell Mom, but she was busy slathering my baby sister with sunblock. So I went back to the sand castle, but I kept an eye on the pirates. By then, they were rowing to shore. When they landed, the head pirate climbed out of the boat and yelled, "Ahoy there, matey! Be this the Spanish Main?" "No," I said, "this is the North Beach." "Shiver me timbers," the pirate said. "We must have taken a wrong turn at Bora Bora." Look at his surprise. We walked around my sandcastle. He looked at my moat, then yelled back to his crew, "He's a digger, he is, and a good one to boot." "A good one to boot," the others agreed. "What be your name, matey?" the head pirate asked. "Jeremy Jacobs, sir," I told him. Boy, look at Jeremy standing attention there. How much big those pirates are, and look at all the different characters in their faces. And look at them looking at a sandcastle. Isn't that something? "Well, Jeremy Jacob," he said, "you're looking at Braidbeard and his crew. We've been needing a digger like yourself. We've a chest of treasure to bury." "Hey, treasure!" the others shouted. "You're coming with us," Braidbeard told me. I didn't think Mom and Dad would mind, as long as I got back in time for soccer practice the next day. Can you see what's out of there? There's the soccer ball. That's how I became a pirate. There he is. As soon as we were on board, Braidbeard showed me the chest of gold and jewels. "Got to find a place for this here treasure. It's high time we were off," he announced. "We're off!" we all shouted. And then we set sail. Look at all the treasure. Kind of like my box of treasure that I have here today. Can you fill a treasure box of your own while you're home, boys and girls? You can make it any way you want. There was plenty to do on board. The pirates taught me to sing sea chanties, the louder the better, and to say real pirate stuff like landlubber and scurvy dog. By the time dinner time, I could speak pirate perfectly. I also learned pirate manners. Braidbeard pounded his fist on the table and yelled, "Down the hatch, me ladies! Down the hatch!" we all shouted. Braidbeard gulped his food and he said, "Hand over the meat." "The meat!" we all roared. Nobody told us to finish our spinach. There wasn't any. Or to chew our carrots. There weren't any allowed on board. We talked with our mouths full, and nobody said please or thank you. After dinner, I tried to teach the pirates to play soccer. Braidbeard kicked the ball and yelled, "Arr, soccer! Arr, soccer!" the crew yelled. Then everybody drove the ball at once, and it rolled off the deck. After it, "Me hearties," Braidbeard commanded, "after after it," we all whispered. We fought over who would to get the ball, but it didn't matter anyway because a shark came along and swallowed it in one gulp. So much for the soccer. By now it was past my bedtime, but nobody tells pirates to go to bed, to take a bath, or to brush their teeth. Maybe that's why their teeth are green. Pirates sleep with one eye open, just in case, and they don't change into their pajamas unless they want to. Pirates don't do anything they don't want to, except for maybe swabbing the decks. I wanted to be a pirate forever. But then I found out what else they don't do. When I couldn't stay awake any longer, I asked Braidbeard to tuck me in and read me a story. "Tuck you in," he bellowed. "Pirates don't tuck in." "No tucking," the crew cried. And the only thing they had to read was a map. "Don't you have any books?" I asked. Braidbeard looked confused. "Books?" I didn't even bother to ask about the goodnight kiss. It wasn't easy to fall asleep without a story, but I was finally doing something off when the storm broke. Thunder boomed and lightning flashed. I tried to hide under the covers as waves slammed up against the ship, but I kept falling out of my hammock. I couldn't find anyone in the cabin. They were all on deck. "Lower the sails," Braidbeard shouted. "Batten down the hatches." Every man ran around yelling and lowering and battening. Nobody had time to sit close and tell me it would be over soon. Nobody even noticed me. I decided that I didn't want to be a pirate after all. Just then, flash, crash, crack, lightning hit the mast and split it right down the middle. "What do we do now?" yelled one of the pirates. "We'll have to turn back," called another. "But the treasure," hollered Braidbeard. Where will we bury the treasure?" I stepped forward. "Maybe I can help." I shouted over the wind. "I think I know the perfect digging spot." Look at how happy he is. When the storm was over, we rowed back to shore and buried the chests. We drew a map so we could find the treasure again, but I don't think I'll need it. There's Jacob's backyard. So here is the northwest, Ethan south, his directions to the map and the buried treasure. Can you tell some of the things that Jeremy likes? Can you see how proud Jeremy is to be leading them? After that, the pirates repaired the ship and got ready to set sail. Before they left, Braidbeard handed me a flag and said, "You make me a fine pirate, Jeremy Jacob. Guard that treasure well. We'll get back to it soon enough." "Soon enough," the crew repeated. "And if you ever need us," Braidbeard added, "just run the Jolly Roger up yonder pole." "Up yonder pole," the other shouted. "And maybe I will, but not today. I have soccer practice." The end. That's the end of our story. However, boys and girls, hang on a minute so we can listen, or you can listen to, to a few things about some pirate ships and some pirates. Thanks for listening. Well, thank you, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed that story. So now, in the Pirates Galley over here, we're going to learn a little bit about pirate ships, pirates around the world, and a song at the end. So here we go. I'm going to give you 3 pirate ships. Sloops were small ships with large sails. Pirates used this ship because it could make quick turns. Junks were ships that had curved sails held by bamboo, which is very strong. And finally, the longboats were ships used by oarsmen and pulled. These ships were very important to the Vikings. So each of these ships had different shapes, different masts, which are the sails, and the way they look. So if you look them up, you can see all the differences. Pirates from around the world. In the Caribbean, the pirates, the most famous pirates, they came from England, Spain, and France. Piracy started in this area because of the fights over different trade routes. Pirates in the West Indies, however, were called buccaneers. They started out as French sailors who raided Spanish ships during the times of war. Then they went out on their own, claiming the seas for themselves. There's many, many other pirates from East Asia, Scandinavia, and different parts of the world, and Dutch pirates that you can always look up if you'd like. And they all had different dress wear and hats and coats, so that's kind of nice to see. Famous pirates. One of the famous pirates was Edward Teach, was nicknamed Blackbeard because his bushy beard covered almost all of his face. He was one of the most infamous pirates to ever sail the seven seas. Born in England, he captained the ship Queen Anne's Revenge when he captured from the French Navy in the Caribbean. Grace O'Malley, however, was the next famous pirate. She left her home in Ireland and began accompanying her father on voyages as a sailor at a young age, and soon she was known as a powerful pirate. At one time, she was condemned to death, but Queen Elizabeth I pardoned her after they met. William Kidd was born in Scotland and was originally the captain of the Blessed William. He sailed the Caribbean, fighting illegal pirates until himself became one. There is a legend that Captain Kidd left buried treasure. People have searched for this since his death. So in ending, thank you for joining me, and we're going to leave with the song Portside Pirates, and I hope you have a great night. When I was young, I had some fun the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship, and the captain said to me, "Oh, we go this way, port side, starboard, over the deep blue sea. This way, that way, port side, starboard, over the deep blue sea." Have fun, everyone. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.